Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Thursday, January 19th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. You can catch Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. You can watch it at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. We're going to take a quick look now at news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. On this Thursday, let's start with the Weather Underground forecast. They're going to have thunderstorms throughout today, a high of 67 degrees, low of 57. The chance of rain is 90%. The 3-day outlook on Friday, rain is possible again, high of 73, low of 57, 40% chance of rain. Saturday, the rain chances decrease, mostly cloudy with a high of 69, low of 54, 20% chance of rain. And then Sunday, rain chances are high again, a high of 58, low of 49, 90% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Thursday. Well, members of the Tupelo High School Marching Band are on their way to Washington, D.C. this morning. The band departed on Wednesday evening for the long bus ride to Washington, where they will march in the presidential inauguration parade on Friday. The THS band is the only band from Mississippi selected to attend the inauguration of Donald Trump as the 45th President of the United States. THS band director Rick Murphy found out on December 20th the band had been chosen to perform, and the group has been in a fundraising frenzy since then. They reached their goal of raising $100,000 in less than a month. Murphy said the community response was just short of a miracle. The band held a breakfast for donors and supporters on Wednesday morning at the Tupelo High School Performing Arts Center to express their gratitude. THS principal Jason Harris said the community outpouring of support is the perfect example of the Tupelo spirit. During Friday's parade, the band will play a patriotic medley titled Tribute to America. It begins with This Is My Country and segues into God Bless America. The band will also play Down the Field, which is the THS fight song. A bill introduced by State Senator Chad McMahon would enhance the penalties for someone who commits a crime against a uniformed first responder. McMahon, who represents District 6, brought the bill forth in the state Senate last week. The Blue, Red, and Med Lives Matter bill, designated SB 2376, could double the sentence and/or fine for both felonies and misdemeanors committed against first responders. And that group includes law enforcement officers, firefighters, and medical personnel, whether they are full-time, part-time, reserve, or volunteer. Now, McMahon said it only applies if they are uniformed and are the target. The bill adds emergency medical personnel to the capital murder statute, and if passed, anyone killing an EMT could face the death penalty. Now, while this is the only Senate bill to deal with the matter, there are at least 9 similar bills in the House. Now, all the bills have been sent to committees for study. The committees have until January 31st to report whether the bill should move to the floor or die in committee. American Idol winner Trent Harmon will headline Blue Mountain College's second annual Scholarship Gala in April. The event will be held in the Modena Lowry Berry Auditorium on the BMC campus on April the 13th. It will benefit the school's General Scholarship Fund. Now, Harmon's mother, Cindy Barnes Harmon, is a BMC graduate. Now, he said his mother's influence showed him the impact of a Blue Mountain College education. Harmon won the final American Idol competition last spring. Less than a week later, he entered the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart with his single Falling. That song was written by American Idol judge Keith Urban, along with celebrated songwriters Dallas Davidson and Brett James. The 25-year-old musician is set to begin recording his country soul album soon. And in sports, Amory native Will Hall is moving up. The West Georgia head coach is headed to Louisiana Lafayette as offensive coordinator. Hall was very successful as a head coach in Division II, posting a record of 56-20 in 6 seasons. The 36-year-old coached at West Alabama and then at West Georgia, reaching the D2 semifinals twice. And now at ULL, Hall will reunite with Mark Hudspeth, who's coached the Raging Cajuns for the last 6 years. Hudspeth was Hall's coach at North Alabama when he was named the top player in Division II. At Amory High School, Hall played for his father, Bobby Hall, and led the Panthers to the Class 3A state title in 1998. He was then an All-American at Northwest Mississippi Community College. Hall replaces Jorge Munoz at ULL. Munoz remains on staff as receivers coach. That's it for Newsbreak on this Thursday. We do want to remind you of a couple of the podcast we produce here at the Daily Journal. Check out the Memo, all things Northeast Mississippi news and entertainment with myself and W. Derek Russell. Now, on Wednesday's episode, it was me, Chris Kiefer, and Emma Kent, joined by Bobby Harrison to go in depth on some education issues, namely pre-K in Mississippi, as well as the proposals by EdBuild for the state's education funding formula. Also, Dennis Sid came on to talk about the Furniture Academy. Also, double coverage, NBC and Ole Miss Sports Talk with Logan Lowry and Parrish Alford every Thursday. You can find a new episode, so look for that today in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at doublecoverage.djournal.com. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal and at djournal.com. Follow us on Twitter at djournalnow and give our Facebook page a like as well. That's it for Newsbreak on this Thursday. I'm Brad Locke. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you next time.